Hello and welcome back. This is the second day of the Successful Marketing Summit. And today I'm going to teach you how you can create massive content through simple ways that will last you actually, or give you material for 4 months ahead. And all you have to do is really just put like 1 week, 3 days to 1 week of time and effort spent into this to have and build your brand in like several different platforms: YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, podcasts, and everything. And you will do this in just a matter of 1 week. This is something that I was taught by a guy called Peng Yoon. And he wrote a book called Content Multiplier Formula. And I have used that as a baseline, and then I've expanded on it and actually created a totally new system for how you can create massive content in very, very short time, effectively and very, very good. So what do you have to do? Well, to sum it down, it's very simple actually. What you need to do during this week, or actually during the first 3 days of that week, is to create 120 videos. 120 videos of you talking about a subject that you know. You could be a carpenter, you could be a business analyst, you could be a real estate agent, business coach, kindergarten teacher, whatever. This is where you can make content that will amplify you as a leading authority, thought leader in the future of your subject or your business niche. So how do you do that? I mean, okay, shoot videos, you say, but how many and how do I do that? Well, quite simply, what you do is you use your phone, either your computer camera or your iPhone that you put on a stand or leaning against a book or something, and you shoot yourself with that camera. And what you're going to do is actually you're going to shoot 120 videos. That will equals 1 video for each day for 4 months. 4 months times 30 is equals 120 videos. So how do you figure out all those subjects? Well, first you have to do a list. Write down 120 subjects that, okay, this is what I'm going to talk about. Let's say you're a, I don't know, florist. And it could be like, okay, this is how you prepare a bouquet. This is how you plant seeds. This is what this flower needs in order to be taken care of well. This could be how to set new flowers in your flower bed, or how to grow vegetables, or whatever. It's like, well, crazy. Write down 120 topics. And for each topic, you would want to write down 3 key elements or key points to take away. And that will help you guide you through the presentation that you're going to make. And you're thinking like, oh, I've seen these YouTube videos that are like 30, 40 minutes long. I don't know how to fill that like time. You only have to do videos that are 3 to 5 minutes long. That's minimum time, but will give you, or give the viewer, the best content and the best advice. They want quick solutions, quick advice. If you can do that in like 3 bullet points for each topic, you will be the king or queen of that area. So, okay, so how do I find ideas for creating this? Well, for me, when I started out, I wanted to do something. I had quite a lot of knowledge on Instagram, and I wanted to teach people how to use it in the correct way. Like how do you set up an Instagram account, what to think about when it comes to marketing and stuff like that. So what I did, I'm going to share my screen here. What I did was I created an Instagram account called TG agency, TIG agency, the Instagram agency. That's what it stands for, but whatever. So in this, I created like lots and lots and lots of posts. And I planned it out long before. So when I pushed play and started publishing, I'd already written and created like, I think it was like 160 posts already. So I already had a long like platform or long like starting position to work from, a base to work from. So with this, you'll see, okay, what I've done over the time is actually post 2 posts a day. There are only a few days where I missed out or something like that. Now you can see it like swaps over to the black ones, but that's only because it's the Successful Marketing Summit. So that's why you have these right now. Okay, so how did I do this? Well, I actually started creating all of these not in like a super duper fancy program like Photoshop or anything like that. I went to a very simple like place and I created them straight out of Keynote. You could do it just as well through PowerPoint or something like that, or Canva. Any way is good. So that's how I created the stuff. But now then, okay, so what actually, when it comes down to then, okay, what do I write about? You have an idea, I have the idea. Where do I find the content? So I went actually to a place called BuzzSumo. And in BuzzSumo, you can enter a topic. We could write flowers, flower bouquets. Yeah, that's awesome. And we search, and from this search, you will now get, these are the top ranking discussions at the moment. You can see here, here's the Facebook engagements for this post. Putin presents Croatian president with flowers, gets football jersey in return. Okay, doesn't have really that much to do with flowers. Here, flowers can hear buzzing bees. And it makes their nectar sweeter. Okay, that could be something to talk about, perhaps. And you see, here is a really good list of great topics to start and work from. Another place is actually also a place called Answer the Public. Really, really good. You find this and you enter, let's take away this one. You enter some kind of topic here as well. Let's say flowers here as well. Get questions. What happens is it generates a really cool like groundwork that you could start from to find the questions or the topics that you want to cover. And we'll see if this populates, or otherwise I'll just do that magic thing with the internet where we speed up time. Okay, so fast forward a little bit. Here you can see like 191 questions regarding flowers. Boom, here. Are flowers plants? Are flowers allowed in hospitals? How flowers change the world? I mean, here you get like this main topic and surrounded around like different questions, topics. And then you go down, 130 prepositions, flowers to plant in May, UK. Oh, also different ways to, in comparisons and in alphabetical order, different, like, this is killer way to find topics to talk about. You don't have to come up with all of these yourself. If you're not like, okay, I want to talk about this, then do that. Perfect, awesome. So what else do we have? Well, after that, you need to find or you need to shoot the videos. So after you find your topic, you found and created your list of 120 topics, shoot the videos. 3 to 5 minutes long. That will make it around 6 to 10 hours to shoot those videos. That will take you approximately 3 days to do, because you'll probably redo some. You have to write down the points, key points for each video and stuff like that. So all in all, that will take you 3 days to shoot those videos. But then this is what happens. Now you have content, you have the videos. You want to take the videos in this format, because then you can recreate it later on for different other topics. Well, what you do then is you need to pre-organize the change in the structure that you will set up later on. So I'll show you this one. There we are. Here you can see, this is an example. But what you do is you divide this up and you create a logical system where you can find all your stuff. You have all the videos that you shot, you put them in the raw videos. This is where you find all, now I don't have anything because it's an example, but here you put all the raw videos. From this, each and every one of you, if you're a team or if you're yourself, take them and recreate them. You create them so they fit topmost a YouTube video, an Instagram video, and that's like a square one, and then for Instagram stories, so they fit Instagram stories as well. Remember, the Instagram stories can only be 15 seconds long, and the Instagram feed videos can only be 59 seconds long. So don't do them any longer. You can also repurpose them to fit Facebook as well, but that's up to you. So that's why they're in brackets. So once you've done that, you have created videos. You can use either a tool like Keynote if you're going really budget, where you can use some apps on your phone, or if you're a bit more high-end and really take this serious, Adobe Premiere. Awesome tool, and I would totally recommend it. You can also cut a few things in YouTube if you want to as well. And usually what you do if you want to make this really classy and like professional for YouTube, you shoot a small intro and an outro as well. And you can always use someone on Fiverr, Fiverr.com, to create those for you, to make it a little bit more professional. So as you saw in the beginning of this video, before I came online, well, that's a small intro made by a guy on Fiverr.com. So you have these now, you have the videos, but what do you do to get even more things from this? Well, what you do is you go to a place called, let's see, I'll swap again. There we are. You go to a place, you go to a place called rev.com, or a place called TEMI, TEMI.com. To these people, you can send in all your videos and have them transcribe. The rev.com costs about $1 per minute, and TEMI costs 10 cents per minute. Oh, I'd go straight away with TEMI, but think about this. This is just purely automated. There's no manual labor done to it. This, you have some manual work with it. And if you want foreign subtitles, yeah, it's a bit more expensive. I'm talking about English spoken videos here, so that's why. But with this, if you go with like $1 per minute, well, what you'll get is actually a transcription of all your videos from between $36 to a maximum of $600. $36 if you take a 3-minute video and go with TEMI, TEMI, or $600 if you go with 5-minute videos for $1 each. So awesome to have that knowledge that you can actually create more content. Because what you do with this is we'll go back and forth here, so you'll see what I'm talking about. So what you've done now is actually all the transcriptions you put here in raw text, because then you'll have all the videos in text files. So that's awesome. Now you take these texts and you go in here and you create from each one, you can create blog posts, either something that you'll publish on Medium, or you have your own blog, or any other way you fancy. And then you can also create a Facebook, a long post that you'll eventually post on Facebook. So from each text, you'll get 2 more uses of that. And also, to put it this way, you shut the videos, so you have this material here. You have all the raw videos, and once you cut them, if you need to cut them or anything, you can recreate them into audio. Just have them as audio files. You can make a micro podcast or audio podcast or whatever, and that's like another way that you could publish information. Next part is this called photo, and here you have quote posts. I mean, you've seen it before. People, especially on Instagram, putting out, there's a face there, and then there's a nice quote, something he said or something that some famous person said. So that's another way to create, create really good content. And with this, you'll just take snapshots from the videos that you created, and preferably with your face on it and something that you said, and then you take from the text file that you have. Awesome material. So you have the quote posts then that you can post to Facebook, Instagram, and as well as Pinterest. And in order to do all of this, you would probably need some kind of publishing tool. I mean, I have later.com, and I'll show you what that looks like. Later.com looks like, so here on Later, I can see and I can plan all my publications long before they're due, so I don't have to set up at 4 o'clock in the morning to post something. So for now, during the Successful Marketing Summit, I've been posting on my Instagram channel. Let's see if it uploads. Yeah, I've been posting 4 posts each day, and you can see, you can set the time, you can do a lot of things. And when you do this, as you saw there, we want to create content for YouTube, we want to create content for Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, a blog, or something like that. And most of these publication tools will only do it to so many different mediums. And there are different types, of course. You have Later, as this is, but you'll also have Hootsuite, Iconosquare, Planoly. But then there's also something that I very much recommend, and that is, it's actually a tool to help you push information and create connections between different apps and applications that that would not otherwise work with each other. So here you have a tool called then Zapier. And for here, these are just examples, like when send Gmail emails when there is a new activity in a Trello card. Trello is a organizational tool for teams or like production work or stuff like that. I use it when I work with different people and they take some of these stuff. Trello could be a perfect fit if you want to do this like massive content creation with a team to help see who is doing what and so forth. So not more people than one are doing the same thing. So Zapier is awesome. And now you can do the publication. And the big thing that many people think is like, okay, but should I really publish the same thing on every channel straight away? Well, if you would do it like I do it right now with the Successful Marketing Summit, yeah, sure. I want all the channels to know exactly what's happening right now, because the event is not going on like next week or next month. I want everyone to know it right now. But if I've created these 120 videos, I don't want to push it into all different medias at the same time, because people will say, yeah, I read that. It's just the same on every media. So if I follow you on Instagram, there's no much like reason to actually look into it on your YouTube channel or stuff like that. So what you do then is you separate your material. You now have created content for all these channels, and you start off because you have 4 months of content. So what you do is you take the first 30 videos that you made, you post those to Facebook, the content from that to Facebook. Could be the Facebook videos, the Facebook long posts and stuff like that. So that's focused on Facebook. And then you take the next 30 videos, video 31 through 60, and all the content from that, you focus and you streamline it to Instagram. It could be quotes, it could be videos, stories and stuff like that. That's the channel you use there. And the next 30, you go for YouTube. And the next 30, well, that could be perhaps your blog or something like that. And then every month you rotate. So now you take the content that you made earlier for Facebook, well, you use that and push that to Instagram. Because that way it will all seem like you have so much content out there and people will be like, oh my God, he's everywhere. And they won't ever remember the thing that they read 1 month ago on another channel to have that here. And to be honest, a long blog post is not the same thing as a YouTube video. It is not the same thing as a quote card. And just to go over that again, the quote cards, like the Instagram posts or something like that with my face, and it's like, it's awesome to be alive or something like that. You can make so many from each and every video clip that you made. So you will not run out of like content. So it will take you about 3 days to lay out the plan, write down the keywords, shoot the videos, and probably like strategize, okay, who will do what? Will I do everything? Well, if you are the one doing everything, it will probably take you 2 weeks to do this. But 2 weeks to get all that content 4 months ahead, I wouldn't hesitate. And remember, what you're doing with transcriptions then as well, like that material could then be the basis for an ebook. So another way to repurpose the material that you have. And all of this now that we're talking about, this is you trying to build a personal brand that you could leverage month after month after month for years to come. I mean, you only have to do 2 weeks of planning if you're on your own every 4 months. That's kind of neat. So you want to batch all these work together in order to be able to then just boost it out. And what I would do is I would take in either a virtual assistant or something like that, or create a team where you divide up all these work. So the only money that you really have to spend would be the transcriptions, the perhaps like a plus plan or like a premium plan on one of the different tools that you like to use. Canva, awesome to create everything. You could create a Canva account and have someone else create all the material for you and then just have everything drawn down. But create that framework with all the different like folders, and you could do that in like Google Drive or Dropbox or something like that. So you can have other people helping you with creating your stuff. Shouldn't be all that expensive if you have all the basics done. And if you don't want to do it super fancy and like cut the videos and stuff like that, then don't. Like take a look at one of the other videos in the summit. I know it will come tomorrow. Christian Bagge will talk about video creation and like how you should think about shooting videos and stuff like that. If you take that knowledge or see any other like YouTube clip on how to prepare and plan when you shoot your videos, if you do that nice and dandy, you won't have to do a lot of cutting and stuff like that. That's why you're only making 3 to 5 minute videos, because in that time you will be able to nail it the first time. You might have to retake it a few times, but you'll make it. So it will be a nice video and you just go with it. And yeah, sure, many people say, but I'm not very comfortable in front of a video camera and my English is not so good or whatever. Just do it. I know Frida told you yesterday about just do it. So if you just go out and do it, and I'll testify to this, I mean, in the beginning, you will suck. That's just a fact. You will not be as good as you want to be, and you might not have found your voice, as I was speaking to with Ryan yesterday as well. So get in it. Just get out there, do it. Shoot those videos, create that content. Either way, like if you just think, okay, I'm going to do one thing, just do one thing then. Shoot the videos or record an audio file or take a picture, like make a series and create the content. Batch all the work together. Do that, like take 1 or 2 weeks, just batch that amount of information in. And once you release it, you can sit back and just relax. Sure, if something comes up, I mean, an event like the Successful Marketing Summit that you want to promote straight there on the, pause the other stuff or throw that in as well. I mean, people won't really notice that, I saw he do this or write about this 4 months ago or whatever it was. It will be awesome content. I mean, 120 different contents. It will take people at least a whole month to be able to see something like that again. Something that you perhaps said 1 month ago might show up in a different channel 1 month from now. But the possibility that they actually saw that is minimal. So with that, that is a small like printout on how you can go about doing massive content creation. And I've helped many people like get their plans together. So if you have any questions or like thoughts on how you can do it in your business, just contact me. You will have my contact details at the bottom of this page. So have a very nice day, and thank you so much for tuning in to another day of the Successful Marketing Summit. Have a wonderful one. Bye.